Hello and welcome to MS-DOS Game Reviews. So today I'm reviewing a classic, a piece of history, but how I got there is a little bit interesting. So if you join me, normally I search on my abandonware and just go down the years. So I've reviewed this emergency mission here. And the next game to review was Fublitsky, which seemed to be just a board game. So board games, they're not computer games. And then two text mode games that are just text mode. And Gappa seems you should be running on the edge. I've done enough of those. So we've done Gemini 2, and that was great. Gettysburg is another text-based game. I'm not too sure. Ghosts and Goblins. You can't get from myabandonware.com. I got it sneakily from somewhere else, but it absolutely requires a joystick, and I absolutely do not have a joystick, so can't do that. Then Giant Space Slug, Eat Something, Grow Longer. That didn't seem good either. Nafu. I downloaded both these games. I downloaded them both, and there they are. Nafu, Giant Space Slug. And Nafu is in French. I can't read French that well. It doesn't work. Round 42 I'm keeping special. This game was one of my absolute favorites, and I'm keeping that for a little while later. And Tetris I had from way before. So Tetris, if let's see. Tetris won in 1986. One result. They have only one Tetris, 15 kilobytes. It's absolutely nothing. And Tetris is history. Gaming history. That's just, it was an absolutely novel concept. In the space of 1986, everybody's making another worm game or recreating board games. Tetris or something else. So apparently there was a E60 version, and it was imported to the IBM PC. This is the original Tetris. So enough talking, let's kick it. Tetris with nice colors. Copyright Academy Soft, USSR, Moscow, 1986. Game by A. Pachitnov and Gerasimov. I hope I didn't mangle those too much. And it carries on like this until you hit something. My level, I'm going to pick 1. So there you go. If you press 1 again, you see the next piece. And then you just use the top row of your numpad to move things around. This game very helpfully added in vertical lines so you can see what you're doing. So I'll just fast forward a little bit. Tetris I have played a lot. Just so you know. I'm not a grandmaster or speedrunner on it, but I have played it. I've played it a lot, as I suppose a lot of people my age have. I've even seen some AIs playing it. Yeah. This game is definitely something else. If you're not familiar with Tetris, if you've never played it, you get assigned a random piece that you have to fit into a pile, as you can see under here. And this, when you complete a line, that disappears. After enough training, your brain automatically decides where this piece has to go. And you can do this almost reflexively, just not even looking. It just goes automatically. That is the wonders of human training, reflexes. So, you do get more points, I believe, if you get a Tetris, which is 4 in a row. But like I said, I'm not an expert of the game. All I know is, I don't even know this for sure. I think this was made, the original game wasn't even made as a game. It was some sort of a research project to see, humans dealing with something or the other, some piece of adversity, as we normally do. So Tetris, good fun. This implementation, as you can see, is in ASCII, and let's go to normal speaker sounds, PC speaker. Having that next piece available, that's really nice. So there's some statistics on the left as well. So you see the game is absolutely not fair. It's random. And in this version of Tetris, it's quite random. There are some versions of Tetris where it's not random, where they will modify the next piece. They'll add some weights so that the pieces, silly belly, they'll add some weight to the pieces so that you get a more equal distribution of pieces. Now, it's open to discussion whether that is fair or not. I'll make no claims one way or the other. No, actually scratch it. I'll say I prefer pure randomness over weighted randomness. Luck of the draw. Then it's more interesting, in my opinion, my unlearned opinion. Of course, you do get some situations where it messes you up a little bit, but that's life. See, like now, I'm hoping for a red piece. Do you think I'm gonna get a red piece? Probably not. So at some point you gotta cut your losses and just go with it. So, yeah. You can see how people have wasted their lives away in this game because it's easy to pick up, it's easy to play a good set, it's difficult to master. And sometimes it messes you up. So yeah, I'm emulating an actual 386 for this one. Amazingly well written game. It doesn't overspeed. Some of the implementations I've seen, if you emulate a powerful machine, it overspeeds, and then you can't play the game properly. I have a feeling that you'll see me fail at this game soon. As the levels get higher, the speed gets higher, and you gotta be quicker at this. Now, I'm still dropping pieces. At some point I'll just vote because I won't be quick enough anymore. You gotta be deathly accurate. With the number of key presses, if you mean to rotate that piece twice and you do it 3 times, you can't unrotate. You have to re-rotate, and that becomes tricky. So yeah, not dropping pieces anymore. So fight to open some of these things up, give myself space to think. Sometimes you're lucky, you get the right pieces, sometimes you're not, and things just go wrong. Oh dear. Right. Yeah, this is not going to go well. Just a human. Oh, yeah, that's it. So, the inevitability of game over. Thank you guys for watching and listening to all my drivel. Hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.